Okay, guys, welcome. Today we are studying English file. This is our first session of intermediate book. That means it's the fourth book and then the first unit and part A. And we are studying the grammar part. And this grammar part is about present simple versus present continuous. That means we are going to study the difference between present simple and present continuous. All right, so let's start first. First things first, let's start from present simple. Okay, you know the structure, you know everything. I'll just explain like when and what we can use simple present for, and then we will go to present continuous. All right, let's start like this. Oh, my mouse. All right, so first of all, let's talk about first. Let me de-underline this first. Let's talk about present simple, because you've been studying this for the past 6 or 7 months. You know a little bit about present simple, but today we are going to do it very shortly. And let me put a bullet here. Yeah, this is called bullet, guys. This is bullet. Okay, let me hide this one. Okay, so the first usage, the basic usage is we use simple present or present simple, they both are same. We use present simple for things that are always true. What is something that is always true or happen regularly? Okay, so here I will take in the bracket unchangeable actions. Unchangeable actions. Actions that cannot change. They are unchangeable. For example, first example, sky. This is example which everyone knows. Sky is blue. It's something natural which cannot change. So this action is unchangeable. Sky is blue and it will stay blue and it will be blue, and you cannot change it to green and you cannot change it to white and blah. That are cloud. Cloud is something else which changes the sky into gray or something. But sky is always blue. Next truth, which is unchangeable, Earth is round. Earth is round. So this action is also unchangeable. You can never ever change it. Unchangeable action. Okay? Earth is round. Next very easy example. Ali is a boy. Can you change his gender? Of course not. This is true. This is something natural. A general fact. Sometimes you might have heard it as what? As, let me keep this in bracket, as general fact. It shows general facts. Yes. Okay. So keep these two things in mind. This also I will add unchangeable. Unchangeable actions. Okay, they're all what? Unchangeable. They never change. Even in centuries they will not ever change. So let me highlight this part. So for things that are always true, first thing, keep this one in mind. You use simple present for that. Or something that happens regularly, highlight it. Or for facts, general facts. For general facts also we can use what? And the things that are what? Unchangeable actions, which can never change. Only Allah or God can change that. Remember that. So this is the first usage. You know the structure, okay? So I don't need to mention the structure always. So next, again, I'm gone. Let me put it a bullet next for next usage. So the next usage is we use it for things that are unchangeable or you cannot change. Okay, so next one. Of course, you remember the rules for third person singular. Don't forget that. Okay, the rules for third person singular. For example, she lives in a flat. So here, not fault, man, flat. I'm just tired, guys. So lives, this takes es. This is third person. If you know the rules for third person, so I won't explain. Okay, so these are the rules for third person. Now, for this thing, we have for simple present, for the things with our unchangeable repeated actions and all. Okay, for this one, we have something by the name of adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of what? Frequency. Yeah. I'm sure you know this. Adverbs of frequency, they are. So this is the definition, and this is how I explain. They show how many times an action is repeated in a particular time. Okay, let's take the particular time as 30 days. For example, particular time can be 30 days. Our particular time, let's take it 30 days. This is just example. It can be a year, in a day, in a month, in a year, in a century, in a decade. Okay, so the particular time that we are going to talk about is 30 days. Keep this 30 days in your mind, because we are going to divide this into percentage, into this 30 days into percentage. Okay, so for example, something that is always true, always, something that happens 100%. How much? 100%. So here means in 30 days you do something for complete 30 days, you never miss a day. Example, I always thank Allah. I always thank Allah. That means this is an adverb of frequency. It shows the repetition of an action in a particular time. Now, our particular time is just an example. Just a what example? For example, the particular time is 30 days. We divide this 30 days into percentage. So if you divide 30 days into percentage, 100% you do something. I always. So what is this one? Adverb of frequency, and you do this action, thanking Allah or thanking God, 100%. Okay, that means all the 30 days you every day always do that. Okay, next one. She always speaks loud. She always speaks loud. That means in 30 days, anytime you see her, she speaks what? Louder. Okay. Yeah, so this was what? Always. And the next adverb of frequency that we use, next adverb of frequency is that we use in present continuous. Okay, that is usually. So in percentage, if you divide this one into percentage, it can be like this. We say 92 and 95%. So what do? Go guys, divide this 30 days into 90 or 95%. This is what will happen. So okay, so I usually take a bath before I go to work. I usually take a bath before I go to work. So this one, usually, here it is an adverb of frequency. Okay, guys, if you divide this 30 days into 90 or 95%, that means 27, 26 to 27 or 8 days you do this action. Other 2 or 3 days might be holidays, or you might be not feeling like taking a bath. It's not something natural, okay? It's not something like scheduled. You like to take shower, so shower. It is what? Let me change this to shower, so you can understand better, because you haven't heard about taking a bath. The shower is good. Okay, so next one. He usually spends his money on video games. Yeah, so look at this one. So now in 30 days you do something for how many days? 27, 28, or yeah, 27 and 28 days. You do this action. It is repeated. Okay, so next one. Next is let me look here. We will go. Okay, next, after usually we can use often. Okay, often we will take it like this: to 80 to 85. Yeah, 85% you do something. For example, I often cook. That means you often cook. That means in 30 days, how many days do you cook? Yay! Change this 30 days into percentage. This 100% into 80 to 85%. That means you cook for 21 or 22 days. You cook, yeah. And then the other days, maybe if you're not in the mood of cooking, so you don't cook, yeah. So next one we have, and guys, you know this, okay? You know I have told you this many times, etc. Okay, and all the other ones like always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, and finally we have what? Never. And these were adverbs of frequency that you can use in simple present. And then we have time expressions for simple present. Time expressions for simple present, to show that something is repeated, something is true, and something never changes. Okay, so we usually use time expression at the end of a sentence. Okay, the time expression that we can use are followed like this. So like you can say every, like every what? Every week. First we will start from this one. Every day, every week, every month, every year, every decade, every holiday, and so on. Okay, so this every helps us to show that this is a simple present. And why do we use simple present? There you go, I told you very clearly and easily you can use that.